Scrotum.
Scrotissimus dorsi is a scrotum on your back.
Like a dorsal. Yeah.
Scrotissimus
Latin?
dorsi.
Latin? Is that Latin?
Yeah, yep. Because your back is your latissimus dorsi.
Damn.
That's what lat means.
Lat. Oh.
It's a latissimus dorsi. It's like the long one right there.
What? Because like lateral. Bro, whoa! Dude, lat's fucking insane, dude! What the fuck? I mean, it's like...
The entirety of Latin is just derived from your back muscle.
Latin. Guys, welcome to the Good Boy episode of Lunchtime Serenade. This is episode 47, and we have something.
Yeah.
It's definitely food, I think. It's from... the paper is like stuck to the bottom.
Yeah, it's just kind of melted to it.
So we ordered Wow Bao because it looked really good from the pictures. Looked really good.
And as we were just saying right before we started rolling, real missed opportunity to call it Bow Wow.
Yeah. Come on. I mean, I don't know if there's like...
Make it like dog themed.
Yeah. Do you think he doesn't like own...
I mean, how
like,
could he?
rights
That's
to
like
that,
a,
right?
No, it's like
right? It's like a name, I suppose. Like it's like an onomatopoeia.
Right, exactly. It's like it's a fucking...
You can't own the word like boom
English.
or bam.
Right.
So like bow wow, I don't think he owns it.
Could you imagine if you could though? Like if you could somehow copyright that shit? Like the kid we went to high school with.
I was just gonna say try to copyright Gommel.
Dude. Or trademarked
Who
it.
the fuck even uses that anymore?
Yeah, nobody.
Who uses that?
Fucking high school kids, man.
So they messed up my order, and I think they messed up Ryan's order. They messed up everything. They didn't give me my bao. How's the bao? First of all, let's try it. Looks very pillowy, you know.
They're pretty good.
The bao's not bad?
Yeah, the bao's pretty good.
Okay, all right. It is in the name. But then, so I also got a rice bowl with supposedly chicken, kung pao chicken. I don't know. How is it?
I mean,
It's not bad.
yeah, I could probably say it's about like maybe a tiny step up from like Panda Express.
Yeah, that's what I'd say. It's like twice the cost of Panda Express, so I'd expect it a little more. But like
if I was on a road trip and this place was on the side of the road with like 4 or 5 other restaurants, I would pick this one.
I'd pick this for sure.
That's kind of where I'm at. So like overall,
Yeah.
so far I'd probably say like maybe like 7.25.
Oh wow.
Maybe we'll see at the end of it,
Yeah.
but I don't think it's going to go any higher than that.
Okay.
Might be like a 6.75, somewhere around there.
Yeah, I'm aiming somewhere in the 6s currently, but maybe I'm just salty that they like forgot my order.
I mean, that is kind of like a big portion of it.
Right? I mean, it's not bad. I will say,
Yeah.
it's not bad.
It feels like ready-made,
Yeah.
you know, like they just kind of like warm it up.
Yeah,
But
it does, unfortunately. And it is a chain, so I wouldn't be surprised if it was like halfway warmed up already or just like kind of like frozen or, you know, fast cook rice or whatever the fuck. But
and I love sticky rice. So like it's kind of hard to fuck it up too. It's just coconut milk.
right.
But
You know, they did a mediocre job. It's definitely middle of the road. It's
Yeah.
not horrible, not the best Chinese food I've ever had. But it is
it is food.
It is food.
It
And
is
that is
food
what we do here on
nonetheless.
the Lunchtime Serenade. We do food. We're foodies. We're food boys.
Dude, could you imagine? We start a fucking food blog.
Oh no.
We it would be like the most lackluster food blog.
So bad. People like food bloggers are very good at writing and very good at embellishing. Like I could not do I love food. I would love to go and eat food for a living and write about it, but like I don't possess the vocabulary to like compel people to eat at a restaurant, let alone to have someone pay me to eat at that restaurant. Be like, yo, you should try the green bean casserole. It was very good. It was hot. It came out hot. But I blew on it and it cooled it down and it tasted good. There were green beans in it.
There were definitely green beans in there. Mm-hmm. It was a casserole.
The flavor was very good. And there was bits of casserole and there were little green beans in it and it tasted good. So.
And it tasted good.
Just thought I should let you guys know. Anthony Bourdain is shaking in his grave.
He's just fucking like face palming in heaven or wherever the fuck he is now.
Somewhere. You know, when
the next plane of existence, you know?
Yeah. He's doing his thing.
He's just thanging.
He's thanging. This thing is thanging.
Dude, Anthony Bourdain is definitely thanging.
How's your week been, man?
Well, we just spent like $80,000 at work on a new camera.
Holy shit.
So that's fun.
It's insane.
Doing some high-speed shit. But yeah, getting some good photos and everything like that. Pretty chill.
Okay.
It's been just like... This whole week has been like frustrating just trying to like schedule shit and just like having nothing ever work.
Yep.
But coming off of that, at least got some stuff done this weekend, so feel a little good about it.
Okay. All right.
Oh.
We'd love to see it.
What you got going on, baby?
Man, a whole lot of nothing. I got 2 new plants. I desperately need to clean my house. Desperately need to vacuum now, especially that Sadie's here. Hi, Sadie.
Oh, she's so precious.
She gets very lonely. Dude, she pooped so much today. All right, so this isn't my dog. This is not even my friend's dog. This is nobody that I know's dog. I mean, I tangentially know the person.
And you just have their dog.
But
you could just hold her for ransom.
I could. So I'm like babysitting for someone who's babysitting for someone, dog sitting for someone who's dog sitting for someone else. So I'm like...
You're 3 degrees of separation.
3 degrees of separation.
From the dog's owner.
But this is a very good dog. Her name is Sadie. She's lovely. But she's a very anxious dog. She's like... This morning, I was taking her out to poop. And...
Getting a good poop in.
Well, normally she only pees in the morning. She's a morning peer. I know this. I have gathered knowledge about this dog. So she normally just pees in the morning and then we're all good to go. But this morning she's like, warming up for a good shit. So I'm like, oh my God, I can, she's got the little like crouch going. I'm like, okay. I didn't bring a bag because normally she's just a morning peer. So there's like a little station downstairs, luckily, where they have like dog bags. So I was like, cool. So I like go over there to get one while I see her starting to poop. And then I come back and
like
she's
sprinting back, like, no.
She's gone. And I'm like, what the fuck? Where'd she go? And she's looking around for me. I found her. She's like looking around. I was like, Sadie, did you poop? She's like, no. Well,
she just looks up and she just, no.
Why did I say that? She said so.
Bro, could you imagine Sadie just fucking just conversing with you?
Oh my God.
Oh.
So, she didn't poop because she needs like constant supervision.
You have to like pat her, like tell her she's a good job.
Yeah, she's a good job. So,
dude, I can't speak today.
So I got the bags and I was like, okay, you can go poop again. And so she like crouches down and she like keeps looking back to make sure I'm still looking at her. And then when she starts, she just like makes direct eye contact with me. She's like, I was like, all right, cool, good job. She fills up 2.5 bags of, I don't know what she ate. Actually, I do. She eats human food.
What? Like exclusively?
Like, it's not like...
You just give her like a rotisserie chicken?
Yeah.
Here you go.
It's not like human food. Like, it's not like, I go cook up some like steaks and give it to Sadie. It's like human grade food or whatever. It's like this very expensive type of whatever.
So wait, you're telling me that like we feed our animals stuff that we couldn't eat?
Right. I know,
in general? That's kind of weird.
Yeah, I think... but it's like stuff that we would eat, So like today, I gave her beef and rice with like carrot chunks in it.
Dude, rich people and their dogs are so
weird.
Dude,
I know.
It's so weird.
It's so odd. I'm like, I get it, but like her shits look like human shits. They've got like chunks of like rice in it.
They're just like just some hefty mass.
Yeah, it's literally what it is. So like that's why she filled up 3 bags. But good girl, you poop so much.
Dude, she's just such a sweet little baby.
She's very well behaved. Her breath smells real bad though because of that food. Like it, because like normal like kibble and stuff has like shit for their breath.
Right.
And she doesn't get that with this whatever like free range organic shit.
Dude, she's the most well-fed dog.
She's a very well-fed dog.
That's incredible.
And
dude, good
because
for her.
of that, her breath is very stinky.
Can we say that Sadie gets the bag?
Yes.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Hell yeah. You get the bag, Sadie.
You get the bag. She's just chilling here.
Yeah, she was just over here, like with her like nose in between like my knee and the counter, and I was like, all right, bud.
She's accustomed to human food. I guess she wants food. We're not going to give it to her because you just ate 10 minutes ago.
Aw.
So anyways, yeah, that's my life for just the rest of the day. I will have this dog. She's a good dog.
Unless you finish the letter.
That's true. Yeah. Good girl.
Good girl.
Yeah, unless I can finish. I can get a couple more magazines and cut out some more headlines.
Do people get magazines anymore? Is that like a thing?
Kidnappers. I'm pretty sure like Time magazine and like, you know, shit like that is only purchased by people who kidnap other people.
Yeah, okay,
and
cool.
like write ransom letters. Like that's cool. Time's entire user base.
If you just find all of like the addresses with which they're going to,
yeah,
that's just where all the serial
that's the watch list. Exactly. Yeah. If they were, I mean, I don't know why Time is not like partnered with the FBI. All you need to do, just like who has a fucking yearly subscription, who keeps renewing that subscription, who stopped renewing that subscription.
That guy kills people.
Right. Zero in that house. How many magazine subscriptions does he have? How many does one really need when you could go online? And cross-reference that with people on the watch list, and bada bing, bada boom, you got a fucking hair in your food.
No, it's just part of the chicken.
Okay. It's just part of the chicken. That seems like a great idea. I don't know why the fuck... Hey, FBI, hit our line, because that's an excellent idea, and you should absolutely use that.
Apparently, we're the best criminal investigators in the fucking world.
Yeah,
so.
Why wouldn't you do that? The only people who have magazine subscriptions are like 70-year-olds and people who kidnap people. Mm-hmm. So just, you know, take the 70-year-olds out of your search because I guarantee they're not kidnapping people, and there you go. Easy.
Dude, what if there's a whole cabal of just exclusively 70-year-olds kidnapping people? Everybody who's been
like
kidnapped.
They meet for bridge?
Yeah.
But they're actually just like kidnapping people?
It's all just like, it's like code. Like when they play certain cards, like they're just like, okay, cool, that's who we're going after. Got it.
Yeah, exactly. Damn.
There's like a whole fucking ring of kidnappers
70-year-old kidnappers
in like a retirement home in fucking Arizona somewhere.
They'd have to use some like real good tactics. I mean, I don't think they're very mobile, you know? Like, break a hip trying to like lure someone into your van or something.
Person's like running away from you and they're just like in like a little
in their motor scooters. Let's fucking go, boys.
Like throwing shit at them with their canes.
They've got those like Werther's originals.
And like little like slingshots. They're just like firing at them. They're coated in poison.
Oh my god, they like take out their dentures and just like gross people out. Just fucking throw them at them. Freezes them.
That would be a great short.
70-year-olds kidnapping people?
Yeah.
That'd be so good.
Yeah.
I'd love to see that.
That'd be really funny. Don't take that either. God damn it. Please don't. Or do. Maybe it'll make it better than we would.
Yeah, I don't know. Sometimes I'm really curious to just see like what other people would do with our ideas, you know? Because we got idea after idea, baby.
Just see like what somebody else is capable of making out of it.
Exactly.
That'd be so much fun.
You see Muskie Boy on SNL last night?
No.
Yeah, Elon Musk was the host of SNL last night.
Oh, yeah. I was like, Muskie Boy. I was like, is that a streamer? God, I fucking hate myself, dude. That's legitimately what I thought. I was like, is that like an internet personality? No. You met one of the most one of the most high profile people in the country.
Yeah, Elon Musk.
Yeah, that's fine.
Elon Musk.
Was it bad? Was it as bad as I would anticipate it being?
God, it was so bad, dude. It was not good. Like, first of all,
God, he's such a dirtbag.
It was just like, it was very cringy. It was very cringy. And all of his skits were, he's not a good actor.
Clearly.
And like I say, okay, he revealed that he has Asperger's. So I'm not saying he's a bad actor because he has Asperger's, but just like this dude is like not.
Also, what a weird place to reveal that.
It is, right?
Like what? Like you could have done it in any public forum, but you chose Saturday Night Live.
Yeah,
that's so weird.
Also, he did it incorrectly. He was just like, "Hey, I would like to say that I'm the first SNL host with Asperger's, whatever." But he's not. First of all, Dan Aykroyd has Asperger's.
Oh.
And I'm pretty sure Jerry Seinfeld has Asperger's.
Interesting.
Maybe not, but Dan Aykroyd definitely. And he's hosted SNL, so it was an incorrect statement.
He was on SNL for like a decade.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. So, anyway, so he goes on to he does his opening monologue. It was not bad, you know. It was not surprisingly like he's obviously kind of like he knows how to speak to people well,
and you can
because
hire
that's what he does.
People to write it for you.
Exactly. But then he like brings his mom out for whatever reason. Like it was like the way he brought her out, it was like you know, I think he expected people to be like, whoa, like it was some surprise guest, like I'm bringing out fucking Johnny Depp or whatever, you know, like super surprised, like what? How do you know Johnny Depp?
Why did you bring Johnny Depp?
It's my mom, and I think he expected people to be like, no way, dude.
Dude, you came from a mom?
How do you know your mom? That's wild. But
she's the one that really like beat the people for the apartheid.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh for sure.
Yeah.
Oh for sure.
She came out and she was just awkward as can be.
Why? Yeah.
Like clearly, like they read teleprompters because they have like a week to rehearse this shit. But like she's like not even trying to like break eye contact and make it engaging. She's like reading the teleprompter and like so monotone, like, "Hello, Elon. Thank you for having me out on Saturday Night Live."
Like the SpaceX engineers like built this woman,
Yeah.
and they were like, "All right, go do your thing."
She's not a human, dude. She's like, he's like, "I need people to think I have a mother.
That I was not grown in the lab."
Please build one and send her out." "Sir, wait, we only have a week to do this." "I don't care. Make the AI rudimentary. I don't care.
As long as it can read words,
Yeah,
and say them back
that's all I need."
in orderly fashion, we will be fine.
Mm-hmm. If anything, they'll think she's eccentric. So she comes out and she's like, talking, and they're like doing their back and forth, but like such a scripted back and forth. Like it was the most forced interaction I've ever seen between a mother and her son. And she's like, "Well, Mother's Day is coming up, and I hope you got me a gift." And he's like, I did. And she's like,
"It's all the apartheid emeralds."
And I hope it's not Dogecoin. And he's just like, "Oh, it is." And like it was just so awkward, and I was like, ugh. Like I was so like, like that like shiver that you get when you like watch something like really cringy.
Yep.
I was like,
and like you feel embarrassed.
yeah. I'm like, God, I wasn't
like
even
for
there.
them.
Like this happened like hours ago, and I'm so
That's so just sad.
it was so whatever. So they did that, and then he did like a couple other weird skits. Like he dressed up as Waluigi, and Grimes did a guest appearance dressed up as Peach for one sketch, and it was just like so awkward.
Why?
Or he was Wario, I guess. I don't really remember. But anyways, there's this one sketch though that apparently is very problematic, and I watched it, and they called it the Gen Z Hospital or something like that.
I don't know.
And so basically, it's like the cast of SNL, and they're like in the waiting room, and they're dressed like whatever boomers think like Gen Z people dress like. They've got like colored hair and
cool.
Whatever the fuck.
Sick.
Like, yeah.
They all have the haircut where it's like shaved and then it's like a mop and like a dangly earring.
Pretty much. Yeah, pretty much.
Got it.
But not even like that good. Like it was just like it literally looked like I don't know, like what kids from the 2000s like wanted, like ads from the 2000s looked like. They had like colorful punk hair. And like
it's like a Hot Topic ad from 2006.
That's what it looked like.
Hell
but
yeah.
like not even, they weren't even trying to get like that whole like Lil Huddy like e-boy look. They literally just like went for like super bubblegum goth type shit. It was very out of touch.
I mean, I guess if you're trying to caricaturize it, sure,
yeah,
maybe,
I suppose. But it was just like
feels a little
incorrect. It was forced, definitely. But then so Elon Musk plays the doctor or something like that, and he puts on this
Dr. Musk.
Yeah, just a really bad southern accent. Like he just puts on the southern
why?
accent. I don't know why the doctor needed to be from the South. I don't. So the whole premise is like, their friend was in an accident or something, and they're like, "Oh my God, is she okay?" Whatever. They're like talking in the waiting room, and he comes out and he's like, "No, we don't have enough information yet." Blah blah blah. But the way they were saying it, they were using like quote unquote Gen Z slang.
Ew.
But
ew.
Apparently, it was all like AAVE.
Oh yeah.
And so like a bunch of black people and people who use AAVE are like, this is like really.
They're like, hey man, don't do that.
They're appropriating it. They're like just like completely disregarding the fact that this is AAVE and just calling it like Gen Z slang. Like this is erasure. This is whatever.
Right.
And so I'm like, wow, that seems horrible. So I watched the sketch and like, dude.
Yikes.
Big fucking yikes.
Big yikes.
Like, it was, oh my God, I have fucking hair in my nose. Sorry. Somehow you saw this animal hair. It was like they were trying so hard and it was so bad. Like, they were like, oh my God, is Bestie okay? Like, period poo. And like, saying shit. Like, these are like fucking 30, 40-year-old people. And like, it was so like, and I think there was only one black cast member, and it was just, and she wasn't even using them, like she didn't have that big of a speaking role. It was mostly like these other people, and they were like, oh, it was just like, I was like, fuck, man, dude, that's rough.
That's so rough.
That's rough.
It's just like funny too, like watching like the decline of SNL over like the last decade.
Yeah.
It's been like, I think the last time they were good was like mid 2000s.
Yeah. Oh,
like when Andy Samberg was still there.
Uh-huh.
Like that was the kind of like last good cast. And
Totally.
It's rough, like, watching it now at this
It really
point.
is, man. I don't know what it is. Like, I don't know what it is. Like, I don't know why it's gotten so bad. I mean, those writers on their own, like, they're so good. They're so talented. They're so funny. A.D. Bryant's great.
Right.
Why can't I think of her name? Kate?
I don't know names.
Motherfucker.
Of people.
I can't remember their names. But anyways, they're all very talented writers and they're really funny. But like, for some reason, it's not.
You
good
put them
content.
together
Yeah,
and it's like too much.
It's like, whoop. It's not good.
They tip the scale so far that it just flips back around.
It comes back around.
That's just how
like
it goes.
really shit to your writing. Yeah, so it was just like, it was really, really rough. And like, that was when, you know, people were expecting like, oh, Doge is going to blow up like tonight because of his speech or because of his like whatever. And like, it was just like, it tanked. It was
people
at
like, ew.
It was at like, I know people are like, I'm selling the fuck out of this.
It's like them just like washing their hands.
Yeah,
it's like, I'm gross. This is grossed out.
But it was
I'm
like,
grossed out. There we go.
it was at 75 cents like yesterday morning, like fucking rising like crazy. And then SNL happens and it tanked to like 40 cents. Oh my God. It's just been a shit show, dude.
It lost nearly 50% of its value.
Imagine just being so bad at acting.
Dude, that's so
that
funny.
You tank a cryptocurrency.
Yeah, it's also funny too because like cryptocurrency is just like so bad for just the environment and the world.
Yeah.
Like, have you seen the video of like, there's still like the whole meme of that like nobody can buy like 30 series GPUs, and it's because people will mass buy them
So they can mine.
or they resell them for like 200%.
Fucking absurd.
So like they either buy they buy the card for like $1,200
Yeah.
and then sell it for like $3,000. Or
people will buy it too.
yeah,
That's
like
the thing.
or there's like a video of it's just like this is why we can't buy 3090s, and it's just like a warehouse and it's just like shelves of 3090s all plugged into stuff just mining. Wow. And it's just pulling so much power, and it's like hundreds of these GPUs just mining.
Absurd.
It's wild.
You know what's crazy that I like? I haven't really delved into this, and I recently started reading why it's bad for the environment and why all this shit.
Yeah, and like the NFTs and stuff too.
Yeah. So
gross.
like I bought some Ethereum maybe like 2 weeks ago. 2 weeks ago I bought some Ethereum just because I'm like, cryptocurrency, whatever, like just to see what happens with it. And yesterday I tried to buy something with that Ethereum. I'm like, oh, you can do that? Like, that's cool. Let me try it. So it's not just like as simple as just like, oh, this costs 0.005 Ethereum. Here, I will give you 0.005 Ethereum.
Right.
Call it a day. It's like, this costs 0.005 Ethereum, but like since everything is done on the fucking like blockchain, it's all what it's just so fucking complicated. Anyways, so you try to buy it, and then you have to pay for a mining fee. You have to like pay the people who mine the shit, and it's literally like,
because you don't own the Ethereum,
right?
You've bought the right for the blockchain to that Ethereum,
right? And it's like, and you have to. I learned about all these weird fucking terms like gas. You have to like pay for gas, which is what it's called, which is like basically like the miners will. It's like a fee.
It's their gas fee. They're just literally driving.
Yeah, they're like,
I'm bringing you your Ethereum.
Here it is. Here's your Ethereum. I just fucking mined it from the mines, the coal mines. So you pay for this thing called gas, and you can set your own gas price, but the miners will favor higher gas prices. It's literally like, picture like you're driving in a car to a store or whatever. That's how it was explained to me by reading it.
And it's also funny because it's completely arbitrary.
It is.
Like
it's so arbitrary.
They made that up just to make more money.
Absolutely.
And it's just funny because
100%.
because they own basically 90% of the blockchain, they set the price for it and everything too, so it's just gross.
Yeah. So the thing was
it's
like
just exploitation, really.
The thing I was trying to buy was like $200, and so I don't know what that equated to in Ethereum. So I'm like, okay, I tried to pay $200 with Ethereum, and then it's like, well, miner fees are really high right now, so you have to pay the miners because the blockchain is really backed up. And I'm like, well, what the fuck? I was like, all right, cool. What's the miner fee? The miner fee was $300. So it would have turned.
One Ethereum is $3,882.
Right. Okay. So $200 is like a tenth of an Ethereum. So like 0.1, a little less than 0.1 Ethereum. So it would have cost on top of that an additional 0.1 Ethereum to pay the mining fees, and that doesn't go to the wallet service, like that doesn't go to like Coinbase, that doesn't go to like the seller, that goes to a fucking miner. And so you can MINER, not MINOR.
It's just a kid.
It's just like a
like
child
not doing anything. They're just like, oh, neat.
They're like, whoa, thanks for the $300, mister.
Jeepers.
Jeepers,
I'm gonna buy so much candy down at the soda fountain.
Playing jacks and playing with our balls and playing.
Oh my god.
Damn it. Playing with our hoops and our sticks.
There you go. Jesus.
So I'm like, that's fucking absurd. I'm not going to do that.
That's
so you can set your own gas price. I'm like, okay, what if I just set like $2 gas price, right? So I'm like, fucking try it. So there's this transaction goes, it's like you set a really low gas price, like you're not going to be prioritized at all. It's going to take a while. I was like, that's fine. I can fucking wait. 2 days ago. Today I come back, I look, the transaction is still pending. And the thing, you can't cancel these transactions. Like once they're fucking sent out, they're sent out. So I just have like a $200 just floating in the air. No one has it right now.
And I like that this gas price literally just puts you in a queue. So you're just paying for like a VIP entrance to something. So you're paying more than the item you're getting to ensure that you actually get the item. Yeah. Whereas you could just go to the store and buy it.
Right.
It's just weird.
Yeah. It's so bizarre, man. It's such a bizarre, arbitrary system that makes no fucking sense to me or to anyone. I mean, I'm sure it makes sense to some people.
And there's kids out there that are just trading it, making like 10 grand a week. Yeah. Fucking weird.
Wild.
It's so weird.
I don't get it.
It's so weird. It's so weird. It's kind of gross and skeevy and shit.
It is, man. It totally is. And it's fucked. They just set the price. They're like, there's a lot of people wanting to buy right now. Let's do like $300. We'll prioritize. Anything under $200, we'll come to it in like 3 hours. It's like fucking what?
It's just so weird. It's just like a weird way that we got to this point. Yeah. And now we're just at the will of it. Yeah. So just like whatever somebody is feeling that day, like that's just what it is. It's weird.
It's bizarre.
It's so strange.
It's really bizarre. I don't fully understand it. I don't know many people that do fully understand it. It's so confusing.
I don't even think the people who made it understand it.
Yeah, I know.
Like, it's just weird.
Yeah.
I mean, I remember, like, the days where, like, people would have, like, miners on their own computer just pulling, like, a little bit of Bitcoin here and there. Mm-hmm. And now it's, like, if you did that, it was viable. Like, you could still get, like, a decent amount of Bitcoin. Right. It was still pretty cheap, so it was fine. But, like, now we've gotten to the point where it's, like, if you did that on your own computer, you would not be able to mine enough Bitcoin in an entire year to make like anything. Right. To like offset the power cost.
The operating
that like
cost.
It would like be to do that. It just isn't feasible.
Right.
And it's just wild. It just got privatized so fucking quickly because it was just people just buying up all this shit because they had a whole bunch of money and then just took over the market.
It's wild.
Which I mean is basically how finance goes anyways.
That's how it works. That's how it works.
It's just rich people buying everything for themselves and then fucking everybody else over. Yeah. It's great, but it's fine.
America, the land of the free, home of the brave.
It's fine. Have you ever been told anything that like makes you nauseous? Like not even something that's like disgusting or like would make a normal human being nauseous, but like just information that you just like weren't ready to hear and you just got it and you're like, has that ever happened to you?
Yeah, has that happened to you?
Yeah.
With what?
So I have like a very vivid memory of this, and it was like it didn't happen to me until after it happened to my friend Daniel. Okay. And we were like all hanging out, and we were like just like discussing something, and we were like talking about like fucking like universe star shit because we were like in an astronomy class and we were those kids. And I remember like one of our friends was like, you know, like realistically an entire universe could fit in like an infinite amount of universes could fit in like side of a like pinhead. Mm-hmm. And I remember like watching Daniel sit there like, I was like, you good, man? And he was just like, yeah, I just wasn't ready for that. And I just got really nauseous. And I was like, what do you mean? He was like, well, like, you know, and he's like started to explain it, and I like started getting nauseous as he went into it, and I was like, I was like, no, we're gonna stop this here.
I get like that when I hear about the ocean.
Just in general.
Yo, so I was like out sailing Yo, so we're gonna eat seafood
Hey man, you wanna go to the beach? Oh yeah.
I love the
Hey man, we're gonna go out to Catalina this weekend. We're gonna take the ferry over the water. You wanna come with us?
Over the what? Oh, sorry.
You're in like a fucking Italian restaurant and you see like the lobsters in the the tank, and you're just. They're like, is he okay?
You have to go to the dairy section, but in order to get in the grocery store, but in order to like walk past the fucking seafood aisle, you're like,
the guy behind the counter is like, fuck is happening? You're just like throwing up like as you're walking with the thing.
when you make pasta and you have to put salt in the water first, you're like,
just like the water itself, you're like, that's fine, and then you're like,
you put salt in it, oh fuck. If you had contacts, you're fucked. Saline solution.
You're like spraying it on it. You're like, just throw up into like your little contact container.
Oh no.
Oh my god. So what you're saying is that you would not be able to play Subnautica.
Oh man, that would fuck me up. I want to play it so bad though, because I know it would fuck me up. But like,
dude, that game's so much fun too.
Yeah,
I just absolutely do that.
I just watched this video. I would love to do that. I think I might do that. Is it multiplayer? No.
No, it's single player.
Fuck.
Unfortunately.
Man, some bullshit. Subnautica. What the fuck, man?
What the fuck, dude?
I can't explore the ocean on my own. It's like, gotta fuck. Give me some homie support, you know? Subnautica.
A whole planet covered in water.
You ever think about how your body is 98%? It's actually not. That's way too high, huh? It's like more
like 72%.
Like 70.
There's not a lot of salt.
3/4 of it.
3/4 of an.
So, I watched this video that was like this fucking. Oh my god, what was it called? What was the squid called? It was some kind of squid that lives at the bottom of the ocean.
Oh, is it like one of the largest squid that we've ever like caught on video?
Yeah, and it has like this fucking crazy ass like fan head, and then it's like tentacles are all. It's got like a shitload of tentacles, and they're like hundreds of feet long, and they just like sway in the water, and they just drag it across the bottom of the floor, and anything that touches it just goes. It's like fucking swept up in it. I have to show you a picture of the squid, though,
dude. That's fucking horrifying. Squids are just terrifying because they can form to like any like shape as long as it's not bigger than its beak, like inside of it. So like it can like just like squeeze under a door or some shit. Dude, I don't like squids. Anything like there's a part of the ocean where once you go below it, all of that stuff can fuck off. Anything below a certain point in the ocean can just fucking ocean, go away. I don't like it. I don't like them at all.
God, what are they called?
You're just looking at big squid. Oh, what the fuck, dude? Oh, no. Oh, dude, that's some alien shit.
I know.
Oh, that is a thing's head.
That's its head.
In the god?
It's taken from a fucking like underwater, like a deep sea submarine. And its fucking legs just like dangle like that.
Dude, it's like a marionette almost because it's like sticks out and then they go straight down.
Yep.
Oh, bro,
they
what the
go all the way to the fucking
dude?
bottom of the ocean. Isn't that fucked?
Dude, they're longer things from Arrival.
Yeah. It looks like the fucking siren head is what it looks like.
Yeah. Oh god. Dude, this is some 40K shit.
It's nasty is what it is.
Oh god, dude.
There's all kinds of like I think there's like the video from this fucking thing is even scarier because it's like panning and this thing just like darts past. Let me see if I can fucking find it.
It's some alien shit, dude.
It literally
like
is. That
would be like if someone told me that was on another planet, I'd be like, cool.
I'd be like, I believe it.
They're dead. Whoever is there, they're dead.
Yeah, they've died.
That thing's gonna kill them.
It's literally like the video of this fucking submarine that took it. It was just like panning back and forth, and then you see the thing go like that, and it like so it like pans out and zooms, and then you just see it like fucking looming like that. Oh no, dude, that made me almost puke. Like
that's some horror shit, dude.
Horrifying.
I don't like that. Like I said, anything from a certain point in the ocean down can fuck right off.
Like 300 to 400 meters and below. No, thank you.
No. This is not your planet, damn it.
You got anglerfish down there. How the fuck do things like even survive? There's so much pressure. There's no light. There's no food. What do you do all day, you fucking verge?
Dude, I saw a thing that was like there's like a certain like type of bottom feeder that eats the carcasses of like blue whales as they die. So like they die and then they like float down to the ocean floor, right?
Yeah.
And they eat it. So it's like this whole that is their only source of food. So like thinking about how like this symbiotic relationship has been created from these two creatures that have never interacted while they're alive ever.
Oh, that's so weird.
And I was like,
dude, yeah. Anything about the ocean makes me like just fucking freak out. You ever been on a cruise?
No, I do not want to do that.
My family is a big fan of cruises. They're kind of cool. TBH.
It's relaxing,
CBH,
I would assume.
Yeah.
CBH.
CBH. Oh, dude. C. Ew. A, B, C, D, E, F, G.
Just anything even like remotely related to something like watery.
Yeah.
You're just like, no, that's it.
S-E-A.
This is what this is. That's it.
Holy shit.
Jesus.
Oh my god, damn, girl, you got a nice body. Are those E cups? C.
As you like projectile vomit all over her.
So on a cruise, I think I've been on it like 2 or 3. They're cool, whatever. But like at night, like when you're just in the middle of the fucking ocean, it's pitch black all around you. I mean, you're this fucking huge thing, just silently going through the ocean. You like go up to the back of the boat, and you're like 14 stories up, and you just like stare out. Oh, it gives you this like existential like sinking feeling. It's fucked.
Yeah, it's called being on the Titanic.
Yeah, exactly.
You're just sinking.
You're sinking.
That's wild, dude.
Yeah, it's man.
I've thought about it sometimes where I'm just like, maybe being like a fisherman or like a sailor would be kind of cool. You just do this thing for a certain period of time, and your whole goal is just not to die. Like that's kind of it. Like that'd be kind of chill. But then I'm also like, okay, but like looking out and seeing nothing
At night, like big fucking wave.
Yeah.
Oh god.
Yeah. No
way.
No.
Absolutely not.
That's like that makes me feel like, okay, cool. Like, what if you were just the only people left, just out on the ocean? Like, and you just would never have any concept of like anybody else existing.
No way.
Because there was like an Inuit tribe that was found like north of the Arctic Circle in like the early 1900s that did not know there were other human beings on the planet.
Wow.
Like they went like they thought they were the only living creatures. Other than like like animals and shit.
Insane.
Yeah, like they thought they were the only humans. So when like this boat came, they were like,
what the fuck?
yeah, they were like, oh no.
Oh, this is not cool, my dude. I don't fuck with this at all.
Yeah, exactly. And so like
Wow.
that shit blows my mind. That's like wild. That still can happen.
Yeah.
And it's like that's what being in the water makes me feel like. Like standing on like the beach looking out into the ocean. Like if there wasn't like a little boat here and there, I'd be like that.
Yeah. I would just want to pass away.
Yep.
Just ascend.
Just
take me now.
Just get fucking raptured
Yeah.
real quick.
Ugh. Fuck the ocean, dude.
Fuck the ocean, man.
It's the worst. I've said it once. I'll say it a bunch of times.
Keep it clean, but also fuck that place.
Yeah. There's shit that lives there that we need to survive, but like, if you're gonna put your trash somewhere, put it like 300 meters down, because fuck all of those fish. We don't
Everything
need that.
Below that can fuck off. We'll just fill them up.
We should just make like apparatuses that will like sink. So you put your trash in the fucking ocean, and then you put this shit on top of it, make it sink down 300 meters, and then kill all those fish.
Like that squid. Fuck that squid, dude. Fuck that squid.
By doing that, we'll just well, I don't know if we'll raise the water. We'll raise the water level.
It would,
if we raise the water the floor. We'll probably fuck up a bunch of shit. So actually, never mind. That's not a good idea.
It was a terrible idea from the beginning. I just thought it was funny.
I was thinking, we would just like, in turn, raise the ocean floor and it wouldn't be that deep. No, it would still be that deep.
The water's not going anywhere.
The water doesn't just
We're
disappear.
just pushing it up.
It's not like it just disappears with the trash.
Oh my god.
Oh, man.
That's incredible.
That's the lengths I will go through to fucking get rid of the ocean.
To make sure that these squids go away.
Fuck these squids.
Dude, do you think there's multiple of those? Like, do you think there's like...
I was like, that's the only one? Fuck, that's even scarier. I don't know what's scarier, actually, that's the only one and they found it. Or
there's like thousands of them all just like moving in like one group underneath the water. Dude. That'd be kind of like a cool like horror short of like everything. It's like The Mist kind of. But you like see these things just like flying around, and if it touches you, they just like pull you up and eat you real quick. That'd be kind of tight.
Yeah, it's like, have you seen the movie Underwater?
Actually, the one with Kristen Stewart that came out like recently.
Pretty good movie,
I
actually. Surprisingly, it was like something like that.
I don't like water.
Yeah, it freaked me out, dude. Because I was like, most horror movies I can be like, that's so fucking stupid. But
I've seen Ghost Adventures.
Yeah, but it's like this. It's like, dude, this could be fucking real. This could be so real, and I wouldn't know. But they literally they go down into this like deep. They're like you know, they've got like a mining station set up, like hundreds of millions of dollars of equipment, like shit like that. And they go down these like elevators and like, it's just fucking like, it's very scary.
Like mining shafts in general are terrifying. Now a mining shaft underneath the ocean sounds like hell. That sounds like the worst possible location a human being could be. No. Mm-mm. Icky.
Hate it.
Ew. Poopy.
Bye-bye. Poo-poo. Stinky.
Ew.
Yucky.
I love how we've just been ragging on the ocean for like 10 minutes. That's all this has been.
So fuck the ocean.
There's like a whole like podcast of people being like dedicated to like, we have to preserve and save the ocean. And we're just like, nah, dude, fuck it.
Like, that ocean fucking
burn
sucks,
it
bro. It sucks, man. There's
like,
no need for it to be that big.
Every time we're on the farm and I'm just like, look, man, anytime I see like any kind of bug, I want to burn this whole place to the ground.
I know, right?
And they're just like, what? And I'm like, yeah, snakes, cool as fuck.
Yeah.
Anything with 4 legs
Spider?
or less, they're fine. Anything with more than 4 legs can die.
Why do you need that many legs,
Burn
homie?
them. Get rid of them.
Fuck out of here.
Burn it to the ground.
Disgusting.
If I see one spider, I'm like this close to just burning the entire building down.
I know. I've like had to like train myself to not fucking kill every fucking spider I see on sight.
Every time you see it, you just
catch these fucking hands.
You just push your whole like arm through the wall.
Start boxing the fuck out of it.
It's like fighting you back.
Yeah. It would overtake me. It's got way too many arms. It would
dude.
grab my fists with 2 of his arms, and they would like fucking, I don't know, stab me. What do they do with their legs? Shit's
As they just like slap you a little bit.
And they're still being, they can still stand, and they still have 4 legs to stand.
Yeah.
They could grab my shit with 2 of their legs, slap me around with the other 2 legs, and still have a solid 4-leg base.
And they could just use those 2 other legs to just like fuck with you.
Yeah, exactly. Like, they could juke me out.
I can.
Am I going this way? Am I going this way? You never know, bitch. Stupid 2-legged motherfucker.
You only got 2 eyes. Fuck you. I got 8. Fuck you, bitch.
8 eyes, 8 legs.
I'm a perfect killing machine.
Fucking butt.
I spit steel out of my ass. What's up, bitch?
It's wild. Dude,
like
bugs are on a different level.
Dude, it's terrifying. Like, there's a whole thing with like ants. How there's like there's I think like 1,000 ants to 1 human being. Like something like that. And there's like a super organism of them in like the Southwest United States where they like actually all are like working together in like one giant like.
Like 1,000 ants
like
to 1
this
human.
super organism thing. Yeah, it's fucking wild, dude.
I mean, and they can already lift like thousands of times their fucking body weight.
Have you watched the gif of like the ants like ganging up on a bee and like ripping it apart?
Yeah,
it's fucking wild, dude.
Yeah,
it's so scary.
Yeah,
and I was like, fuck. Thank God we're huge.
Take over.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I mean, if they all banded together, like if they were like, you know what, like fuck humans.
Yeah.
First of all,
if they didn't
raid, why does raid exist? Fuck that shit. I just want some of their delicious, delicious sweets. Is that too much to ask for? And they get like they're like 17,000 colonies together.
Yeah.
They could wipe out the entire planet.
Yeah, if they didn't work exclusively off of pheromones, yeah, they'd probably be fine.
Yeah.
But they're just like, oh, that smells good. I'll go over there, I guess. That's it. That's how ants work.
Exactly. They're like, all right, we're all gonna band it.
We're gonna create that cheesecake.
All right, everyone pivot. There's fucking pie this way. Yeah, it's just like
that shit. There's like a whole meeting of them like organizing. They're like trying to form like an ant union, and everyone's just like, okay, but real quick, can we go do this? And then they just forget about the whole thing.
They forget.
That's just like how it is. Like they always try.
At some point.
It's not even that like there's like some goons like trying to union bust. Like they just forget.
They're just like. Someone left sugar out. I can smell it. Let's go.
Someone left some goddamn sugar.
Someone spilled their coffee. Let's go drink it. There's a fucking dead rabbit around here somewhere.
The best thing is like bees. So fucking cute, dude. Honeybees, adorable as fuck.
Bees are so cute.
And you know what? They don't fuck with you.
No.
If you just like, if they're like on a place that you don't want them to be, just put like your finger down, just push it into them, and they'll fly away.
Dude.
Because they won't fight back against like an environmental attack.
Right.
So that's why whenever you see those videos of like the lady going in and just like scooping them out, it's because they're just like, oh, the ground is shifting. Cool.
Right.
We'll just see where this goes.
Yeah.
And then they're just like, oh, we're in a box. Cool.
Yeah, it's fucking. Beekeeper videos are crazy.
It's wild, dude.
So crazy.
It's so wild. We have like on the farm, there's like 12 beehives just like scattered around for like pollination purposes. So I'm like walking around and you'll just hear. Nah, I'm like, oh god. And there's just like thousands of them, and I'm just like, nope.
Just like, is that bee imitating a fucking?
The sheep turns into a giant bee and flies away. I would die. Flies away. Sadie. Dude.
She's drooling. She's like asleep and drooling. So there's drool on the floor.
Any noise like above like 3 decibels is enough to just like give her a heart attack.
Sorry. Go back to bed. Down. Okay. We'll get there.
Are you good?
You're good.
You okay?
I love you. Good girl. Okay.
She's just sitting there staring at us as like the ears are like perking up and then like going back down.
She's the goodest girl there is.
She's so cute. What a cute little baby. Hi. Dude, I kind of want to get a dog. Dude, but I kind of want to get a pit bull.
Yeah?
Because they're so fucking cute, dude.
Pit bulls are cute as fuck.
They're so fucking cute. I love pit bulls.
I like tiny dogs. Like, I do. They're just like so annoying. But I love them. But they're annoying as fuck.
You just want them so you can put them in like a backpack.
Yeah, man. I want to go full LA.
There was a corgi on the beach yesterday when we were hanging out. Pet him. He was like this big. He was like the size of a football. And just like pet him a little bit. And I was like, you know what would be the best name for a corgi? Crouton. Imagine, dude, walking down the street, some dude in front of you with a backpack, little corgi head sticking out of it. There's like a plaque on it that says Crouton. I would melt.
God damn it, Crouton.
They'd have to scrape my ass off the sidewalk.
Yeah, absolutely. Just.
Yep, exactly. I'd become the 4th state of matter.
And then if he had a brother, he could be named Breadcrumb. Crouton and Breadcrumb.
And then their older father, Napkins.
Napkins.
That's my goal, is to own a corgi named Napkins.
That's
always been
name.
my dream.
That's so good. It's so good, dude. I love it.
Do you think my cats would accept a corgi? They'd be bigger than it.
Corgis seem chill.
Yeah.
Tiny little legs. I mean, if they don't
Balls of
ever,
energy
if they ever,
for like 2 years.
That's what I'm saying. If they ever don't fuck with it, the cats could just like fucking go up high.
Yeah. It's like, all right, dude, use your legs. He doesn't have those.
Yeah. It'd be like, all right,
pop up.
we'll give him the floor. I guess we can get every other part of this.
I keep finding Harvey in like my sock drawer.
Really?
Yeah, I go up and there's like a little opening like this big on it, and I'll pull it open and he'll be like, meow. And I'm like, what are you doing in
God, it's so cute.
I'm like, hi bud, but also get out. Thanks.
You know what's wild is that like hawks, like little dogs sometimes get like fucked up by like big ass birds.
Dude, have you seen there was like a photo that they took like a Harpy's eagle nest that had like fallen over, and they took all of the skulls out of it and lined them up. Dude, it was taking orangutans and just like eating them.
What?
The Harpy eagle's like the size of your couch. Like
what the fuck?
Yeah, they're like 6 foot tall birds. Their wingspan is like 12 feet. And they just like pick up
That's
primates.
a dinosaur.
Yeah,
100% that's a dinosaur.
Yeah, 1,000,000%.
Harpy eagle. What the shit?
Oh yeah.
Fuck?
Let me show you a photo. Because they're scary fucking creatures, dude.
The skies and the depths are 2 things that I just never want to know more about. What the fuck? Oh no.
Like that's just how big it is.
What the fuck?
It's like it's like the size of a full grown man.
That is terrifying.
It's so
I guarantee
fucking
its claws are
like
just...
imagine just walking around and seeing that
no
shit.
No way. That is that shit right there.
That's horrifying.
Just like up in the trees staring at you.
Just chilling.
Fuck that, dude.
Absolutely it's so scary,
not.
Dude. It's fucking scary. They're the worst creatures.
I hate that shit.
Well, they're not. That squid is the worst creature.
Yeah,
these things are cool as fuck, but they're just scary.
Yeah. So they have I guess people who own small dogs can buy you know those things that you like put on buildings to keep pigeons from them?
It's just like spikes.
You can buy those as vests for your dogs. Look at this shit.
It's like the equivalent of like, oh my god, dude, that's so funny. He looks like he's going to a rave, dude.
I know he does. Look at that shit, dude.
This fucking spikes on the side.
It's also for coyotes, apparently. It's called the Coyote Vest, but it's for like people who live in areas with coyotes and big birds. So like the Southwest.
Dude, if he was in an RPG, he would be the tank.
Yeah, he would.
Dude, he's all about pulling aggro.
So fucking cute,
That's
dude.
so funny, dude. Why do you look like that, though? He's
There's
like
so many. I mean, they're
he's
just
the size
like...
of a toaster, dude.
Coyote vests. It's a thing.
That's wild.
Coyote
We just started tracking
vest.
a family of coyotes. And it's like, there's like 7 pups. And they're just
That's so cute.
so cute.
It's adorable.
They're so cute.
Coyotes are so
the
cute.
like mom comes home and they all like rush out and start like nursing, and she just looks so fucking over
Aww.
it. She's just like standing there as like all of them are just like sucking, and she's just
It's like, this is fucking horrible.
And it's funny too because she does like a gym face into the camera
like-
sometimes. Like it's just like we're like, you know, probably like 300 yards away shooting with like a 1,000mm lens.
Yeah.
And the coyote's like just.
My nipples are chafing.
Yeah, and like every time I'm just like, dude, she just like keeps looking into the camera, and our cam op is just like, I know it's scary.
That's
it's like
crazy.
I'm in like a ghillie suit and shit, and I'm just like, they can fucking see me.
Yeah, she'll fuck you up too, dude.
Oh,
This shit. Safe and stylish,
that's not stylish, bro.
off leash, mix and match, peace of mind. Not today, Coyote. Testimonials.
Not today, coyote.
I just wanted to let the company know that my dog Wiley is alive because he had his Coyote Vest on. A couple of days ago, we were on a walk, and he was 25 feet ahead of me. A coyote ambushed him and bit down on his neck. He bit the neck whiskers off. The coyote seemed confused as he stood over Wiley. I screamed and ran towards him. He turned and went back to the sagebrush.
Dude, could you imagine just like chilling in your backyard and watching a coyote just grab your dog and run away?
Fuck that.
That'd be insane. That'd be so fucking
Insane.
crazy.
Dude, this is wild.
I just love that this is a product.
As seen on Shark Tank.
Ew.
They have the Coyote Vest, the Spike Vest, the Whiskers, which are those fucking things on top, and the Hawk Shield. Stab-resistant shield protects against sharp talons. I mean, I guess there's a market for
They're
it.
just like
I guess
bulletproof vests for dogs.
they sell little eyes that can go on the back too to like freak out birds or something. Like,
Make it a life vest too, and just
Who knew?
2 birds with 1 stone. Literally.
yeah, exactly. In case it drops it in the
They
fucking-
attack them into the water and it just like sucks them down into it. Birds can't swim.
Birds can't swim, dude. They got wings. They don't
Birds
have
aren't even
gills.
real, so I mean, like, what the fuck?
Right? Like, what even is? Why do you even need a fucking vest for? That's all just propaganda, dude. That's big bird propaganda.
It's big bird,
That
probably.
motherfucker from Sesame Street spreading lies again.
That dude
6
just
foot
got a
tall
hand
canary.
completely far, like so far up his ass, dude.
Absolutely.
Just so far.
100%. Was Big Bird? It wasn't a puppet, right? There was someone in that suit.
Yeah. It's like, so like the way that it was like a person inside of it, and like they had a hand that went up to control the mouth, and then down
What?
here like they were controlling the other arm. So like they could control both arms, but they would have to swap from one to the other. So that's like
Wow, okay.
why when he's talking, he's only ever moving the one arm that's like right here.
What?
Yeah.
Oh, the more
I watched
you
like a
know.
whole breakdown of like how they puppeted those.
That's crazy.
It's wild. It's
Dude,
very
that's-
cool.
That is super cool.
Yeah,
I saw-
Jim Henson is like Megan's idol.
Really?
So like
Oh,
puppets
that's cool.
fucking terrify me.
Puppets are so
They're- I
scary.
hate them so much.
Puppets are terrifying.
And so like one time we were just like chilling, hanging out, and like watched one of the Muppet movies, and like to take my mind off it, I just like Googled how they worked.
Yeah.
Because I was like, I gotta understand it, or else I'm
It's
gonna
too
die. It's worse. The worst. There we go.
Puppets
Fuck.
are, yeah, fuck puppets. There's this guy on TikTok that he has a Mickey Mouse puppet, and he just like, but he does shit like, he has a really popular account because he makes Mickey Mouse say like really fucked up shit. And he has a really good Mickey Mouse voice, so he'll do like,
That's his whole.
You want to fuck me in the ass, Mickey? Or Goofy, Minnie? Come peg me, Minnie.
shit like that. And then like,
That shouldn't be as funny as it is.
I know, it's so funny. Like, I don't know why, but it's just Mickey Mouse like saying vulgar shit. It's just like,
Yeah, fuck you.
and but he has like all his shit gets like millions and millions of views. So he posted a screenshot of a DM that he got from Disney on Instagram, just like, hi, we've seen your content and we would like to schedule a time to talk. Just like that, period. No, like that's it. And he's like, this is the scariest shit I've ever seen in my entire life, dude. Like getting summoned by fucking Disney.
Dude, they're gonna murder you. That's it.
Right?
They're
Yeah.
coming for your ass.
So then apparently he had the call, and all they wanted to do was make sure he wasn't selling anything, like making money off.
Dude,
of their shit.
like Disney is so fucking hard on their merchandising.
Yeah, they
like,
are.
it's
Absolutely.
crazy.
They're so like,
Them and Nintendo.
yeah, really Nintendo.
Yeah, Nintendo would like. That's why you never see like Let's Plays of any like Mario games or any like Nintendo games.
Really?
It's because if you post something, Nintendo is immediately gonna DMCA strike you or
What?
basically sue you into oblivion. They're
I
just
wonder why.
so like protective of their IP.
That's so interesting because like I mean, Smash tournaments are like
Yeah.
huge.
Yep.
Oh, but then I remember like because people were trying to organize like some of their own Smash tournament with like online or some shit like that. Nintendo shut that shit down or
Yep.
something. Yeah, I remember that. You're
Yeah.
right.
That's why you don't see like pretty much anything Nintendo unless it's like officially licensed by
Right.
Nintendo on
Yeah.
like YouTube or anything.
Wild.
Like sometimes you see like Smash tournaments and stuff on Twitch sometimes, but
Yeah.
not a whole lot.
Right.
And like even in, like Mango and stuff like that way back in the day, like when he was, you know, kind of at the top of his
Right.
like top of like the Smash tournaments and stuff.
Right.
Anytime he would try to stream it, like they would basically DMCA in.
That's wild.
Yeah.
I mean, people do like Super Mario 64 speedruns. That's like a big,
Yeah.
like a big section of Twitch. But like, I guess you're right. That's wild.
Yeah, it's like anything like relatively new, which is why like Melee kind of gets away with it, and like
Right.
Super 64 gets away with
'cause
it.
It's like old enough that they have bigger fish to fry.
Yeah, exactly. Wow. Yeah, like none of the new stuff you'll ever see like put on YouTube.
Dude, what the fuck, Nintendo?
It's very strange, but yet still everybody loves them. It's,
Right?
It's
I know.
it's strange. It's
Yeah.
a weird thing. It's like the only time where like a company is super controlling and people are still like, I like you.
I like you. You're the shit, man.
Right? It's weird.
Yeah.
They're like Facebook of video games, but like
But
not
likable.
evil.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wild.
It's weird, dude.
Huh.
Speaking of Facebook, have you seen how bad like the Spotify app has been updated?
Oh, what happened?
All of the new updates where like you have to pin your shit in your library. There isn't like a separate thing for podcasts and music and playlists now. Everything is just in one thing, and you pin everything like to the top.
Oh my god.
And everything's like separate categories and shit. now.
Spotify is a mess, dude.
Dude,
Like,
as soon as Facebook buys an app, they ruin it.
it gets shit.
Instagram, terrible.
Oh my god, Instagram fucking sucks.
It's
man.
the worst. It's so bad.
They need to make a Spotify podcasts specific app. Like Apple has Apple Music and Apple Podcasts.
Yeah.
Great.
Yep.
Spotify is just all in one place. So if I listen to a fucking podcast, then I'm only recommended podcasts, and all my music is
Yep.
just fucking. It's fucked.
Yeah, it's so weird. Like, or at least have like a separate category. Like,
Right.
separate the algorithms,
Right.
but like keep them together somehow. I don't know, but the whole thing is just so bad, and it's
Damn.
really annoying because like the
Fuck.
only like app that kind of keeps getting better is Twitter. Mm-hmm. And like I don't know shit about TikTok, and I don't really want to get into that. But like Instagram and like Spotify have just been in like this huge decline. Like Instagram's algorithm is just garbage. Like
Yeah.
it doesn't work.
Oh my god, I see shit from like 5 days ago. Like,
Yeah.
I'm like, why?
I don't see like anything from like my good friends, but I see stuff from like a photographer that I followed for like 3 months. It's like, this is so weird,
Yeah.
dude. It's so weird.
Yeah. We have a relationship advice. To wrap this episode up, boyfriend says anime sex doll should not be competition for me. My boyfriend, I'm pretty sure. Okay, anyways, blah, blah, blah. I'm hoping he somehow sees this post because he uses Reddit. I'm half here for validation because I feel like I'm going insane and can't tell anybody I know for obvious reasons, but if I'm being unreasonable, please tell me. My boyfriend has a sex doll. It's not like Lars and the Real Girl. It looks like an anime girl and couldn't pass for a real person. This is why he refuses to get rid of it. He says I shouldn't be jealous because she's fulfilling an impossible void. No real woman could have boobs and an ass like hers, hair like hers, be willing for any act all the time, etc. He doesn't see her as a real person, and he says it's the same as me owning a dildo or a vibrator. I'm 24, and I thought the both of us were too mature and financially unstable to waste money on sex things, so we could just do with each other, but the anime doll apparently disagrees. He keeps her in our bedroom closet, but I literally have my clothes in there. I don't want to break up, but the longer I live with him, the closer I am to snapping and setting it on fire. He just comes home from work one day,
It's just in the front yard, just
like
burning.
chained to a fucking tree or something like that, like a witch. It's just not burning.
It's just like cut in half and like pulled apart. Dude, she fills all of the holes with like firecrackers and blows it up.
And then like once all the dust settles, it's just like totally intact. And
Why? She just can't kill it. It's
Why
like
won't
Annabelle.
you die? Yeah,
Could
exactly.
you imagine Annabelle, but it's an anime sex doll?
Anime Bell.
Anime
Oh my god, dude. Just Annabelle with huge knockers.
I love his argument of it fills an impossible void. Like, bro.
Man, go touch some grass. Bro.
Yeah, if you've got an impossible void, you need to talk about that in therapy. Because
Yeah.
that's probably not good for
That's
you
not good
in the
at
long
all.
run.
Not at
It's
all.
weird. I mean, here's the thing. Sex dolls, anything sexually related, if that's your thing, hell yeah. Good for you.
For sure.
Go for it.
100%.
In this scenario, it is kind of ruining your relationship with a real human being. Who, yeah, get rid of it.
Get rid of it.
That's weird, dude. It's weird.
Let's see. She says, to answer some questions, he did tell me he prefers sex with the doll, but he says it's only natural and he doesn't expect an actual woman to compare. I also didn't mean to shame any dildo owners, she says. Blah, 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 blah. He's rejected me for the doll before, but not often enough that I would felt the need to include it in the post.
Whoa.
It's a general rule that I can't try to come in while he's with it, though. Like, he's not even, like, having, like, threesomes with his girlfriend and his doll.
Like, he's straight up, like, excluding her.
He's just like, this is my doll time, so...
This is my doll time! He's got, like, a fucking calendar for it. And it's, like, spaced out on, like, a Google calendar. So she's just like, okay,
God.
it's his doll time.
It's his doll time. It's like one of those, the bedroom door has, like, a fucking sliding latch, and you can see from the outside, like, a porta potty, like, in use. It's like, God damn it. Or, like, on the air, be quiet type of shit. Oh, my God.
And you just hear very one-sided pounding, like through the wall. That's probably exactly what it sounds like too, because it's like polyurethane basically, right?
Exactly.
That's
just like
so
slapping
weird.
against it.
Like, and again, like, dude, if that's your thing and like you're comfortable with it, sure, that's fine. But you're legit. I cannot imagine like the amount of like emotional like trauma it puts you through to be like, I don't want to have sex with you right now. I want to fuck this doll. Like, how?
Right?
That's got to like fuck you up a little bit, right?
Yeah,
Like,
right.
you are literally losing out to an inanimate object.
I know.
That's kind of
it's
fucked
person
up.
that you live with. You live with this person.
Right. And if that's going to continue and there's no compromise there whatsoever, I would actually just break up with him, because that's
straight up.
What the fuck are you gonna do if you can't fill this impossible void for him, and he is excluding you and like pushing you away to fill his impossible void, or its impossible void, however you want to look at it. Bro, that's fucked up, and that's
so
super
weird.
unfair to you.
Just
that is
get
not
him like
okay,
a fucking
man.
fleshlight or something.
Yeah.
Like, you know?
The
like,
speed shots are like $30.
Yeah. And
Cheap
it's
as fuck.
so much like less weird.
Yeah.
It's not weird at all at that point. It's weird. It gets weird if you're not approving of it and it's a literal humanoid thing.
Yeah. Now, if she were to be like okay with it, sure, that's fine.
Right.
But she's
not.
very clearly not okay with it. Get the fuck out, bro. What is that?
She should give him I mean, she needs to give him an ultimatum.
Yeah,
like,
it's like at some point, like you can't.
You know, me or the doll. Choose one. Choose one.
Could you? That would be some shit I would talk about in therapy for like a long time.
Yeah.
Being like, yeah, my boyfriend broke up with me because he liked fucking a sex doll more than me.
Yeah.
That's so weird, dude. That's so
He
shitty.
like brings her to dinner and shit. You're like, babe, hey, fucking my doll's gonna come.
Did you ever see the thing of like the dude in Japan who married the like the NPC character in his
In the
Nintendo
game.
DS?
Yeah.
So like he's like legally married to a Nintendo DS.
Wild.
So
How is that allowed? Like,
it's
legally?
so funny, dude. So like this dude just ends up marrying this fucking sex doll, lives his life with it, has kids.
Wow.
Dude, could you imagine like trying to adopt children with your sex doll wife?
That's
Do you think CPS would allow that?
Have you seen oh god, what's that show? It's a new one on Hulu. It's with Kristen Milioti. Milioti? You know who I'm talking about,
I
yeah?
have no idea who you're talking about.
Anyway, have you seen How I Met Your Mother? She's the mom from How I Met Your Mother. She's also in Palm Springs with Andy Samberg. She's that girl. Anyway, it's this new show, but like her dad is Ray Romano for some reason, and he is like legally married to a sex doll, and he like brings her around everywhere and shit. It's so weird. It's so wild.
I want to see like a psychological profile and assessment of that.
Oh yeah,
because that would be
so interesting.
So interesting.
Yeah.
Like how do you bond with that? Is there like some
Like, do you give it a
trauma that you're
voice?
like,
Like,
yeah,
do you,
right?
I don't know.
Does your internal monologue become its internal monologue as well?
Right.
Like, are you? Is it like a split personality thing?
I don't know.
Is
Man.
it like some schizophrenia shit?
It's got to be something.
why.
I'd be very interested.
It's just so interesting. Yeah, fuck that dude. Well,
Fuck that
I mean,
dude.
don't fuck him, because
fuck
he's
that
not
dude.
fucking you. He's fucking the doll,
Yeah.
I guess.
Yeah.
Is that right? That's right.
Yeah, he's fucking the doll.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, get out.
To wrap this up, I want to share, speaking of clinical shit.
I thought you were going to say, speaking of sex dolls.
Speaking of sex dolls, meet...
What the fuck? Holy fuck.
Oh, that?
Does that just do that?
Yeah. It's on a timer. I forgot
Holy
to turn it
shit,
off.
dude.
Sorry.
That scared the fuck out of me.
Speaking of sex dolls that lights up, this cactus turns the light.
It's such a growing into like a cactus anime sex doll thing.
I forgot to, yeah, it's on a 24-hour timer. I forgot
good.
to turn it off.
Big anime titties.
Arms.
Big ol' anime titties.
So I saw this ad on like Reddit or something like that, and it was like healthy males wanted for clinical study, and I was like, oh, all right, I'll sign up, see what the fuck is up, just sign up for more information. Put my email, my phone number down.
I love how quickly you weren't even just like, that's weird. You're just like, all right.
I was like, fuck yeah. It's like paid clinical study. I was like, paid. Fuck yeah, what?
You like had like the moment you saw there, you were like, it could be $5, it could be $5,000. I don't give a shit.
She said paid, and I'm like,
Get in that bag.
I'm fucking in, baby.
That's so funny, dude.
So I sign up for it to be on the like info list. This guy gives me a call on like Wednesday or Thursday. He's like, hey, is this a good time to talk? I was like, yeah, sure. He's like, yeah, you signed up for this. I just wanted to give you some more information on some studies you might be eligible for. And then he asked me some like medical background history to make sure I was like healthy by their standards. And he's like, okay, so it looks like you qualify for a couple of these studies. I'll kind of run through them. He runs through he's like, the first one is just like a gingivitis pill, and you like take it, and we'd like study the effects and whatever, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, all right, interesting.
We're just going to scrub it against your face.
Yeah, he's just like,
We're just going to rub the pill into
like
your...
that one's a suppository, actually. It's a I was like, gingivitis pill. No, that's a...
Gingivitis starts in the stomach.
Yeah,
so it's
everyone knows.
got to work its way
Everyone
out.
knows that. Fucking moron. Come on. So he's like, I was like, all right, sure.
like
What's
a
the next one?
doctor.
He's like, this one is a ketamine study, and I was like, huh? And I'm thinking maybe like they like use trace amounts of ketamine and like some like
They're gonna
weird
get
thing,
you
and they're not
fucked
gonna
up.
give it. I'm like, I don't know what I was thinking, but he starts telling it to me. He's like, so basically this one's a little more intense. So you'd come in and you'd stay.
That's not how you want to start something with ketamine.
You'd stay a week straight in our facility overnight, and then you'd get 11 days off, and you come back for another week stay. But during this first week stay, we'd give you controlled amounts of ketamine. I was like, huh? He's like, we'd just
How
administer
controlled are we
you,
talking?
we'd administer you ketamine and see how you react. I'm like, that sounds fucking why not ask for people who use ketamine then? Why would you ask for healthy people?
Because I want to see how quickly it'll
Yeah,
deteriorate.
he's like, we need a control group. I'm like, what? Why? Who's gonna agree to this? So basically they give you ketamine, like they fuck you up with these horse tranquilizers for a week straight, right? Overnight, they're just like
Sounds kinda
constantly
sick, I'll be
dosing you
honest
with
with
ketamine. And then you have 11 days off to recover, and then you come back.
Dude, 11 days to recover? That's surgery.
Yeah.
What the
And then you
fuck,
come
bro?
back, and then they administer you ketamine again, and then this new drug that they're working on to combat the side effects of ketamine. So not only are you getting just fucked with ketamine for 2 weeks, then the second week you get an experimental drug, and they just see what happens.
Oh my god, that's so funny.
And I was like, that sounds fucking horrible. I was like, are you serious? That's real? He's like, yeah. I was like, what's the compensation for that? I can't even imagine. He's like, $1,500. I'm like, for 2 weeks, getting just fucked by ketamine.
That's like a
staying
PA rate.
overnight. I'm
Yeah.
like, that for two weeks, $1,500, and plus you have to do 3 outpatient visits. Plus you have to drive there and back. It's in
Oh
like
my
Marina
God.
Del Rey.
Ew.
I'm like, absolutely not. That sounds horrible. And he's like, all right. I'm like, I'm definitely not interested in that. He's like, all right, well, we have one more. The pay is $6,000. I'm like, okay, if it's 4 times more than the ketamine one, what are you gonna do? Fucking kill me and bring me back to life? What the fuck are you gonna do?
We're gonna cut off all of your limbs and then regrow them.
We're gonna give you, it's a limb transplant, but we're not authorized to do it, so that's why we pay you so much.
We've cloned Kate Upton's body, and we're just going to cut off her limbs and put them on yours.
Do I get like her curves too? What? No.
No.
Don't be weird. You get her
like-
arms.
Yeah, you get her upper arms.
Not you get her whole arm. You get her bicep.
You get her fucking sick bicep, dude.
All right, sure. Yeah, $6,000. I was like, what is that one? He's like, that's a seizure pill. And I was like,
I was like, you're gonna fucking
give me a seizure? He's like, we try to induce epileptic shock.
We're just gonna shock your brain.
And then give you a thing to reverse it. I'm like, I was like, is this regulated? I'm like, who are you? I was like, this is insane. This seems like a prank call.
Did the FDA okay this?
I'm like, I was like, there's no way this is real.
What the fuck?
And he's like, well, I was like, would I be able to? I'm like, just asking questions because I'm so curious at this point. I'm like, would I be able to work? He's like,
you're not even like, you're just like genuinely curious at this point. You're not even like, you're already like, I'm not doing this, but I just want to know.
I'm like, will I be able to work? Like, I'm like, I have to stay 12 days in a row in your shit. Like, I was like, can I bring my laptop? Like, what do I do? He's just like, well, yeah, you can work on, like you'll have a little bit of time to work, but mostly we'll be monitoring you and
but mostly you'll be fucked up out of your mind.
We'll have to come in, periodically to administer shit. And he's like, there is a TV in the room though. And I was like, oh, wow, cool. There's a TV in the room.
It's just like this. It's like this apartment, but take all the shit out except for the TV.
Right? I'm just like, but it's probably like way smaller and way more clinical. And there's like a hard ass bed.
Oh yeah.
Just like padded walls probably or some shit like that. Anyways, I'm going in for my screening on Monday at 9. So.
Are you really?
Yeah. For which one? For the seizure one?
Bro. They're just gonna cut your head open and just like poke it, and the moment you start like seizing, they're just gonna be like, all right, stick him.
Like, all right, give him the jab, give him the fucking.
It's just a taser.
Yeah.
Like you start like seizing, there's
experimental epilepsy treatment. It's a fucking taser.
Bro, that's so funny.
$6,000, man! Holy shit! It's like 2 months of rent.
And like, how long is the thing?
The screening?
Yeah.
The screening is 6 hours. I don't think I'm actually gonna go.
God,
I told him I would go though. I was like, yeah, sign me up for Monday at 9. I don't think I'm actually gonna go, but like,
dude, a 6-hour screening.
6 hour screening. So you have to go in, you have to do your COVID test. So then you wait for the results. Then you have to do a blood test, whatever, and then you do like a 3-hour psych evaluation to make sure that you're like actually like healthy and shit.
Oh my god.
And then they're like, they like ask you a lot of questions about like self harm and like are you at risk for this? Like if this fucks with your mind, like whatever. I'm like, so I'm definitely. I don't think I'm gonna do it, but I told him I would do it. So.
That's
I'll
crazy.
call him tomorrow and be like, hey, I'm not coming, dude. That sounds.
Hey man, something came up. I can't do your 6-hour seizure thing.
Sorry, and I know, and it's not even. I was like, do I get like paid for that? He's like, we could give you $30 for gas. I was like, cool.
My dude, he just fucking Venmos you.
Yeah. Yo, thanks for the piece of your brain. What? You were
like,
out
whoa.
for 2 hours.
Dude, yeah, we came to your apartment. You didn't leave. You're just like, what?
I just like wake up. I'm like, God, I'm like that workout actually killed me. I'm a little sore. Like my fucking head hurts. It's like there's a fucking huge scar. Like
yeah, you're just like bleeding profusely from the back of your head.
Oh my God, fucking Charlie the Unicorn. Oh, they took my kidney.
Dude, what a throwback! Holy shit!
Holy shit! I've thought about that in a while.
Oh my God. Dude, here's the thing though. Getting fucked up for 2 weeks and getting $1,500, like, this sounds kind of sick. I won't lie.
Yeah.
But just, I love that they were just like, oh yeah, the next one is ketamine.
Ketamine. Like, well, gingivitis pill. I was like, all right, cool. Ketamine. Okay. Seizures. Okay.
They went from like, how do they classify what's like easy in skiing things? Like a circle?
A bunny hill.
Like they went from like a bunny hill to like a triple black diamond.
Yeah.
Like there was no in between.
Nothing.
They're just like, okay, cool. You know how to do this now?
All right, you can strap in.
Right.
All right, cool. Up to the top of the Alps right now.
Go. You'll be fine.
You're jumping out of a helicopter for this one.
There's no snow on it, but you'll be fine.
Yeah,
Don't
it's
worry.
the middle of the summer, and here's some skis and a helicopter. Have fun.
You have to fly the helicopter.
Yeah.
And then jump
out
of it before it like crashes. That's what this whole thing is.
They're like, and if you're lucky, you get $1,500 if you make
survive.
it.
If you hit the ground and don't die, if you don't eat your knees on impact, we will give you $1,500.
And if not, we will charge your family millions of dollars for the helicopter.
There's just like some dude that runs out with like a money gun and like shoots it at you while you're like on the ground,
$1,500.
just like screaming in pain.
Sadie.
He's so cute. I stopped petting her for a second and she just like pushed her head into my hand. And I was like, okay.
She's like wedged her fucking face in between our legs.
She's just stuck there. God damn.
Anyways, hey guys, thanks for joining us on episode 47 of the Lunchtime Serenade podcast. If I'm not here next week, it's because I'm in a lab.
It's because they cut his head open and
My
he's
head
dead.
is, yeah, so fingers crossed that I'm here for episode 48. But thanks so much for tuning in. I hope you guys have a wonderful day, and we'll see you next time.
Middle of the day, middle of the week.
Peace.